When you have no choice, mobilize the spirit of courage. What you give for the cause of charity in health is gold. What you give in sickness is silver. What you give after death is lead. Prepare your proof before you argue. I ask not for a lighter burden, but for broader shoulders. Jenny Sanford. Do not ask questions of fairy tales. With much wealth comes many worries. When two divorced people marry, 4 people get into bed. If your heart is bitter, sugar in your mouth will not help. Rejoice not at thine enemy's fall, but don't rush to pick him up either. Do not withhold good from those who deserve it, when it is in your power to act. First mend yourself, and then mend others. Make sure to be in with your equals if you're going to fall out with your superiors. Do not accuse a man for no reason when he has done you no harm. Do not plot harm against your neighbor, who lives trustfully near you. Sympathy doesn't provide food, but it makes hunger more endurable. Never trust the man who tells you all his troubles but keeps from you all his joys. Don't be sweet, lest you be eaten up. Don't be bitter, lest you be spewed out. A pessimist, confronted with 2 bad choices, chooses both. What one has, one doesn't want, and what one wants, one doesn't have. Growing old, man's sight worsens, but this allows him to see more. Start with God. The first step in learning is bowing down to God. Only fools thumb their noses at such wisdom and learning. King Solomon. If you don't know what you're living for, you haven't yet lived. Rabbi Noah Weinberg. If you are not a better person tomorrow than you are today, what need have you for a tomorrow? Rebbe Nachman of Breslov. Your own soul is nourished when you are kind, it is destroyed when you are cruel. King Solomon.